Welcome back to part 2 of my conversation with Rachel. If you listened to part 1, you already know that Rachel has a gift for helping learners rethink what fluency really means. We talked about mindset, confidence, and letting go of perfection so you can actually speak. And one theme keeps coming back: mindset first, method second. Rachel shares why finding the right teacher and the right approach matters, and why it is perfectly okay to switch paths when something doesn't fit. We talk about baby steps, plateaus, deep breaths, and learning in a way that feels human rather than mechanical. So, as I always say, sit down comfortably, get yourself a coffee, and let's get started.
Woo! Let's go!
We have these type of students who have this problem. They want to actually just move. They want to see they want to see the results very fast. Like, I just start with you right now, and then suddenly next week that means I'm going to be a complete fluent, even better than native speaker. Something like it. There are students who are like that, right? But at what moment do learners start seeing English as part of their life, not just a school subject? In your experience,
what part, when do they see it as not a school subject and as part of their lives?
Yeah.
I think once you start making moves in the language, like not just with the language, but being a part of the community.
Mm-hmm.
So going out there, joining like, I don't know, a fitness class or doing an art class, like joining an activity or a hobby that you love to do with the native language, that like, or having a baby, or like, I don't know, all kinds of like life.
Come on.
I always found for me like life circumstances
Yeah.
always brought me forward. Like, not when I was in the Hebrew study classes, but when I would go to a dance class or a yoga class and all the instruction was in Hebrew. That's when I started to feel like, okay, I'm not in the classroom anymore. I'm a part of this community. They like me. And maybe I can't go deep into conversation yet, but it's growing. Or like even with the kids go to a jujitsu class, let's say. The parents start talking to you. And then instead of saying, no, I can't speak English, maybe you listen to them talk for a little bit, and then you start sharing more about yourself. And then from there, you're like, okay, I'm not in the studies anymore. This is my life now, and I do it in English. And
Sounds
that's
good.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess you're saying this because it actually works for you.
It works for me. It worked for me, and it's worked for my students.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds nice. Yeah, I actually do the same thing with Chinese and Russian. I've been doing the same, trying to do because Russian, I don't know actually how the Hebrew sounds, but I know it's quite hard. I have a friend who's Jewish. He speaks Hebrew, obviously, and one time I heard him speaking, and it was like kind of scary. That was very scary. So there are some languages that actually you just listen to it and you're like, what is that?
It sounds like they're yelling at each other,
Yeah.
but they're having like the time of their lives.
That's what happened with Chinese. I hear people when I just came here, and it was like start listening to people just speaking, and suddenly I'm like blah 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 blah, and I'm like, what's going on there? Oh no, they're just having a good time. They're talking about what happened yesterday. I'm like, why is he yelling?
Right.
Why is he yelling? No,
So funny.
that's another thing. Yeah. So actually, yeah, I applied the same things that you're saying with the language as well, and it really works. But the problem is now the confusion. It's really annoying. Sometimes you want to say something in English, but then it comes out in Spanish or in Russian.
Oh yeah, that's my problem now.
Well, and even my tongue sometimes it goes like twisted.
Oh, because isn't Chinese all tonal?
Yeah, the tones you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I was like it can have the same word, but it's if you say it in a different tone, it's a different word, right?
Yes. That's
I've
the
heard
worst
that
part.
about, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
like
like
Korean, I think was like that.
Korean is easy. No, Korean is easy.
Yeah, it was easy to learn the letters of Korean. Like I
Yeah,
learned
yeah,
to read
because it's the
Korean in
same,
two
the
hours.
same sound. Yeah, quite the same sound. You
Yeah.
see there is the same sound. It's like learning Spanish. That's why it's easy. Spanish, Korean, Japanese, and Russian. You can learn it.
Mm.
You can learn to read even faster because it's really easy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah. You can
I
read
didn't know that
really
about
fast.
Russian because
Yes.
anytime anyone talks in Russian, I just start laughing. Or Russian and German, I'm like, I'm so lost.
Oh no, German is another story. Jesus Christ. Oh please. That's too sounds too hard. But we have well in Chinese there's these tones, which is really hard. For me, it's really hard. That's the toughest thing. It's it's a disaster. That's how I describe it. Because to me, everything sounds good. To my ear, it sounds perfect. But
Right.
people are like, huh? Come on. Yeah. I mean, there's a word. Uh, for example, it has the tone that it's like but then suddenly there's another one that is ah, and there's
Oh,
another
it's
one
like a
that goes
longer one and then a
ah, and there's another goes like ah.
oh wow.
So you can literally be insulting someone if you actually just use the inappropriate tone or you use the tone that it doesn't go with that word specifically. There's
Oh wow.
actually a really bad word that can be confused with strawberry. Imagine you go to the market and you just say, "Hey, give me some strawberries." Instead of saying strawberry, you just insulting the person in the market.
Yeah. In Hebrew, we have one also. It's
Oh
like
yeah,
for instead of wait. Yeah, for it's the word is all okay, so you have olive
olives.
is
Okay.
Zeit, right?
Mhm.
Zeit, Zait, Zeit. But then you have I used to ask for Shemin Zayin, like all instead of olive oil, uh, olive I don't know if I can say it on here.
Go ahead.
Like
Sounds funny.
it's like I asked for it once and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed." Shemin Zayin, which is like olive no, penis oil.
Whoa, my goodness, that's a very
Shemin Zayin instead of
yeah,
Shemin Zait. And a lot
Jesus.
of people make this mistake. It's so
Or-
close.
I mean, no native speakers of Hebrew. And what about native speakers?
So the non-native English, the native speakers,
Oh,
they know it. They think it's hilarious when you make this joke, when you
okay,
make this
got
mistake,
it.
because they're like, "Oh my God, that's the funniest thing I've heard."
Well,
It's so similar. And so if you learn one word and then you learn the other, and then you're like, "Oh wait, which one is which?" And
well,
you're at a
yeah.
restaurant and you're asking for olive oil, and then and then they're like,
Be
"Oh,
careful.
you didn't ask for
Be
olive
careful.
oil."
You.
Yeah.
That was oh gee. No, no, no. The same thing happened in Chinese with this. In Russian, I haven't actually had that problem. I think it's easy in that sense, but Chinese would definitely have that problem. So
Yeah.
there's how's it called? Oh, Cao Mei. But there's the other one that said Cao Mei.
Oh, I hear the difference. Okay.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't
So
probably if I were just in
I have
conversation.
to actually move my hand so I can do the sound.
That
Or
makes
sometimes I
sense.
have to actually use my hand, my head. I was like, Cao. So then I can do it properly because otherwise I don't do it.
Oh, so that reminded me of something that I used to talk about a lot when I was mentoring teachers was
Yeah.
body language and
Ooh.
using the body when like
TPR.
I talk with my hands a lot. Yeah, because it helps people like it helps you process, right? Like the how may, right?
True.
It if you're doing something that goes with like I'm thinking of like if I use my hands or my body to talk, then it helps to associate a word
Exactly.
with the movement and then it can stick in better and then you'll be able to flow with it more.
That's what I actually applied as well with the kindergarteners. I teach kindergarteners. So I do a lot TPR. So then I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
you go or something like it, and then
Exactly.
just they know what they have to do. So
Mm-hmm.
now coming back to adults, we got this issue also, identity. How identity influences confidence.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Have you had anything like regarding the identity or something like, I don't know, talking about, let's say, where they coming from or something like it?
Um, I feel like people think that they need to sound like a native speaker. And I always say the goal is to sound like you, right? So I want you to I don't mind you need to work on your pronunciation, but you don't
Hmm.
have to work so hard on your accent. I think always like your accent, your rhythm, your personality, those are your assets and not your flaws. And yeah, so
I'm
when
super
someone
happy
like
you're saying that.
thank you. I like accents are sexy and so right, so it's like think of that like be confident with that part of yourself and as long as if you work on your pronunciation so that people can understand you even if you
Exactly.
have your accent then that's not a
That's it.
flaw, that's great, and yeah, that's it, that's all you need.
Exactly. That's actually one of the things that I've actually been fighting for the last the past 5 years, because a lot of people actually start judging all the teachers, all the people just because of the accent. It's been very hard that, and even students start like doing that. They judge teacher's accent. It's like, okay, why this teacher sounds like this and this other teacher sounds like this different. Also, that means that
Right.
teacher is not good, but this one it's better. This one's good. So I'll go with this one.
Hmm.
What would you say there?
Yeah, I mean, I'm even all for like non-native English speaker teachers because sometimes, because you've learned the language,
Mhm.
right? Like those for who love the grammar, especially, like I always think that they're better grammar teachers because
True.
they've studied it. You've gotten to a point where you can explain it well because you've been able to explain it to yourself and apply it yourself. And also, if I think it's nice to hear people's accents because even in the United States, not every, a lot of states even have a different accent. Right?
Of
You have the New
course.
Yorker, the Boston, the Chicago, the Florida, I think, and Ohio, and like middle, I think it's a little bit
Mhm.
less of an accent. But Texas has the twang, Georgia has a twang. So
California.
wherever you are, you're going to have an accent.
Hmm.
And maybe for you, it's not an accent, for somebody else, it is an
It
accent.
is
So
exactly.
don't worry so much about the accent, just speak clearly.
What do you? What about your students? Do they have that problem also
With their
with the
accents,
accent? Yeah,
some
like they feel like, oh my goodness, I'm not speaking that well. I mean, I don't sound like a native speaker. So what am I gonna do? I need to have a native speaker telling me how to talk like her or like him. Do you have that?
I have had it, yeah. And I always tell them, don't worry about like your accent is sexy. I love your accent. And I was like, I'm
You're
sure
s-
everyone that you talk to
you're so
also
sweet.
loves your accent.
That's a really good way
And
to tell them.
yeah, right? Like when I hear that, they're like, "Oh, really? You like, thank you." Like
Like you like it?
it means, yeah, they're surprised to hear that. And so I like saying it one because it makes them feel good, but also because I think it's true.
True.
And um
I
yeah, I
think
love
that's
accent.
also the
Like
the,
my
the
husband has an
Hollywood for sure. Your husband is also American, right?
no, he's Israeli.
He's Israel. Oh, so he's got an accent as well. So
He's
everybody
got
has
an accent,
good
yeah.
accent, of course.
Everybody in my family has an
Yeah,
accent.
for sure. Everybody must have an accent. I mean, I got my accent. My mom has an accent. My uncle. My uncle actually lives in Australia. He's been living in Australia for 40 years already.
Oh wow. Does he have the Australian accent?
No,
Oh wow.
40
Didn't pick
years,
it up.
and he still speak like the best Chilean in the world.
Cool. Wait, but
And
how
then
does
the
his English
chili, the
sound?
chili.
Like, does it sound
No, it sounds a little bit like yeah, yeah, like from the land down under. Yes, it sounds like really
he's got a little bit of it?
yeah, yeah, yeah. But no, but it's still very thick Chilean accent in the back.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Wow, that's a
Cool.
lot.
Yeah, you don't lose yourself. That's the thing that I try to
No,
live with. Don't
exactly.
lose yourself. I want you to bring
Identity,
yourself to the, yeah.
identity.
Like you don't need to create a new self. You just create like another part of you instead of like it's like a newer upgraded version because now you have two languages and it's not
True.
even about the language always. Some languages have different you have different concepts, like even thinking styles.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Good.
you learn like, oh, you can learn a whole new thought
Yeah,
because you have that
mindset.
in the new language. Yeah,
A total different mindset. So,
totally different mindset.
this is another thing that I was actually talking to another teacher. Is it was very interesting, but this other talk that I had with this other teacher was a little bit more technical. So we were talking about the mindset. I mean, every time you actually switch between languages, you transform into a different person. Have you heard about it?
I've heard about it.
Yeah.
I've heard it.
Do you experience
Yeah.
it in Hebrew? For example, you're speaking English right now, you're pretty active and all that, but then suddenly you switch to Hebrew and then suddenly you're speaking in a different way, like a more calm,
Yeah.
relaxed, or something like that.
Yeah, Hebrew is more direct. So in Hebrew, I'm more direct. And instead of like they don't have, will you please go and do it's
Yeah,
go do that, right? So
imperative, something
I'm
like
more
that.
direct. Yeah, but it's helped me with my English because now I'm like I know how to be the polite American, but direct. Whereas before, I was always going around, and I'm like, wait, what? Get
The
lost in my
polite
own words,
American.
right? Word salad American that they just add all these words and
And the
and
political correctness.
and the political correctness, yeah, and now I can like take that from the Hebrew and apply it to my Americanism.
Mm,
And so I love that. And so like it's not that for me, I try not to become completely different
yeah.
in the other language, but I try to use what I like from the different languages and build my own upgraded version of myself.
Yes. That's one of the things about multilingualism, because the more languages you speak, the more you transform yourself. I have another colleague. I mean, she's from Texas. She speaks what's the language she speaks? Ah, sorry, forgot. Oh well,
It's okay.
she just yeah,
She's
and
there
she
with you
also
in China?
and no, no, no. She's actually living in Europe. She
Oh,
lives in
cool.
Europe. Yeah, yeah. She's been actually living in Europe for a long time, like 20 years or 30 years, something like it. We were talking about multilingualism, and she also speaks I mean, Spanish, aside from the other language. And she was saying that
Hmm.
every time she speaks Spanish, she feels like Latina and all that movement, and she's
Yeah.
got like being the party of the of the whole place. And it happens to you?
Oh
Does it
yeah, but
happen
that's how
to
I am in every language.
you?
Like I just want to be the party in every language. So, but yeah, I think when I'm speaking Spanish, just especially, yeah, the flavor comes out.
Yeah.
Like when I'll talk, I'll like move, I'll like because I'm always dancing, so I'll like dance a little bit more. Like the arms will go up too. Like Hebrew is very like this, but
Yeah.
Spanish is like
The other way.
this almost.
So you are a really good dancer then.
Oh my God. And I
So
like
you
to
go
think so.
from here and then from here. Whoa, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
yeah. Hmm. Yeah,
So
it's fun.
yeah, that's multilingualism, and we were actually talking about it, so it applies to everyone, I guess.
Yeah, it
Now,
does.
uh, getting to the final point of this cool conversation with you, it's been really good. It's super fun, super free, just letting go with the flow. I love it. So next time we're gonna have a class, dancing class.
Yeah, let's do it.
I can dance some salsa. Do you dance salsa?
Yeah, I can dance salsa.
Merengue.
Merengue, bachata. Like,
Oh, really? Bachata? Are you good with
yeah, I
bachata?
mean, put
Very
on the
good.
music and put a teacher in
That's
front
it.
and I'll just follow the steps.
Awesome. What about reggaeton?
Oh yeah, I can dance. I can dance to anything. I can dance to like classical music, to I don't know, put on opera, I'll dance to it. I'll dance to it. I have a sign in my office here that says what makes you dance, and I have this disco ball right here.
Okay, you're all
Um,
about dancing. That's good.
like my next I wrote in my journal this morning, like I want to start like an ecstatic dance group. Or, like we have a group, an ecstatic dance group already, but I have a friend who leads it, and I'm like, I want to lead one too. So
That sounds good.
I
So
don't
that's
know. We'll
good.
see where that
That sounds like
goes
you're
in
having a really good
2026.
good time there.
We
2026 is all
are.
about dancing.
I think so.
Let's do
Yeah.
it. So, what are the things that we can actually just put here in the end? Mindset first and method second. And this episode is brought to you by the Speaking Lounge with Rachel Tobol. Structure coaching, supported practice, and real progress in every session.
The Conversation Lounge is really just a space to use the English you already know, the English you never actually get to use in your daily life. It's a place to share your ideas, talk about real topics, and practice in a way that feels natural and pressure-free. There's no recording, no spotlight, and nothing formal. We have a WhatsApp group, a weekly journal to get you thinking, and then a live conversation where you can actually practice so you feel confident in the real world. If you want to speak more, think more, and just feel like yourself in English, that's what the lounge is for. You can find the sign up link in my bio on my Instagram profile at Speak Ready Squad. See you there.
I like that. Mindset first, method second. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah. Yeah, I think so. Like, yeah, if you're in the right mindset, like you know that you can do it, even if you doubt yourself, right? And then to know that you're safe when you're with your teacher, first of all, and then when you're out in the real world, like the worst anyone can tell you is no, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, fine, they're not worth talking to.
Exactly.
And and um and then I think about the method part. Follow your heart also. Like
Yes.
know what feels right for you. And if something doesn't feel right for you, change a teacher or find a different method that works for you. Like I think the teachers won't be offended. We're used to people not connecting with everybody, and that's okay. And
That's true. I think not all the teachers actually are suitable for every student, or every student is
right.
suitable for every teacher. I mean, some teachers have better connection with the students than others, you know. Uh, Maybe it happens, it has happened actually to me that I've had these students in the kindergarten, and all of them I start like, how do you make them talk? How do you do that? I mean, why can't I do it? I'm like, I don't know. Maybe because I actually act like a child with them and they feel like happy with that. So that's why they actually just repeat until they just start talking by
Just
themselves.
talking.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So it's something beautiful. So
Yeah.
what would be an encouragement now? How would you encourage our listeners to start learning in a way that they can feel more communicative, they can feel more relaxed? What would you tell them?
To start feeling in a way that makes you feel more communicative and relaxed is first breathe, slow down. It's not a race, right? You have the rest of your life to make progress. Keep taking baby steps, right? Just put one foot in front of the other. And it's okay to repeat yourself. It's okay to also, plateau, and you're gonna go like this. Maybe you'll go like this, maybe you'll go like this, maybe you'll go like this, and that's all okay. All of it is fine.
Cool.
And as long as you are sure that you want to speak comfortably and confidently and with clarity, just keep moving forward. And that's
That's it.
all you have to do. Yeah.
Perfect.
Don't quit. Don't quit on yourself. Be consistent.
Yes.
Consistency.
Consistency is the key as
Consistency.
well. Yeah.
Yeah.
Language actually don't come that easy. You gotta work hard if you want to
You
actually
have to
start
work
to do
hard.
it.
You have to do it every
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. True. That's another one. So, what would you tell our Spanish audience? Something in Spanish for
Or,
them?
oh, coger el toro por los cuernos, right?
Muy
Grab the bull
bien.
by the horns.
Muy bien. Muy bien, muy bien. Sí, hay que coger al toro por los cuernos, porque esa es la manera. Ajá, exacto. Bueno,
Mhm.
qué bueno tener a otra persona que hable español también. Ha sido bastante
Sí.
tiempo sin hablar español. Y acá hablo más inglés y chino. El español, abajo.
Yeah. Sí.
So that's very, very interesting to have another multilingual teacher here. So one last thing, how do people reach you? What if there
I
are
love
some
that
learners
question.
around in yeah. How do people reach you? I think you get a really, really good vibe as a
Thank
teacher
you.
and as a student of other languages as well. I would say you get a really good vibe. I really like it. It feels so comfortable talking with you. I could actually
Thank you.
just stay here for another hour.
I know, I could talk all day. It's fun.
And that's beautiful. I mean, if that's how I feel, I cannot imagine actually how a student in the process would feel with you. I'm super happy. I think people can learn a lot with you. So how do they
Thank
reach you?
you.
Because we have a lot of students as well in the audience. I'm happy to have this type of audience, students and teachers. So how can they do it? Because you're not only reaching students, learners, teenagers, but also a businessman. I mean, adults and all that. How do they reach you?
Mhm.
You gotta give me your information
Yeah,
actually.
I'll give you all my information, but
Yeah, exactly.
so I guess right in China, I don't know if I'm blocked. So but on Instagram, it's Speak Ready Squad. Uh in on LinkedIn, Rachel Tobol, my name. On where else? On TikTok, also Rachel Tobol. No, Speak Ready Squad. I think you can put in either my name or most
Yeah,
of them you can put in
no
either my
problem.
name or my business name, and you should be able to find them. You can also visit my website, which is not so like amazing, but you can get in contact with me there at Speak Ready Squad Jax, JAX at the end.com. Yeah, and WhatsApp, you can
As
find
well.
me
Okay.
there. Yep, and
Okay,
I
I'm
did
gonna
download the WeChat, but I'm not really sure how to use any
all
of it
right.
yet.
Here's what I'm gonna do because I actually upload the episodes. This episode I will upload it everywhere. Good Pods,
Perfect.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all of the platforms. YouTube, WeChat, also Xiaohongshu. Xiaohongshu is the
Xiaohongshu.
yeah is the little red book call in China.
Oh, that's
It's
fun
like
name.
is like the version of like an Instagram. It's like an Instagram
Okay.
version. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna upload it there as well. And as soon as you have your WeChat, I will add it there, so people from China can reach you.
Oh, there you are. Okay. You were frozen for a second. Cool. Yeah, I'll send you all my links. That way you have them easily as well.
Amazing. So then I'm gonna
Yeah.
just add them there. People will reach you out, and we'll stay in contact because I will add you actually on my platform because I got a lot of students as well who are looking for teachers who can help them.
Perfect.
develop
Yes.
their oral ability and all that. So it would be very good, and I will be more than glad to recommend you.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And same for you. I'm happy to recommend you as well. And I also have the Conversation Lounge, which it's kicking off again starting after our winter break. It's probably like the second week of January. And it's a space where you can not do any drills, right? It's a group space where you use the English that you already know, and there's no recording, no spotlight. It's just like a conversation, share your ideas, your
Amazing.
business ideas, and we'll talk like a kind of like a networking space almost.
Good.
And there's a weekly journal prompt that comes along with that. So a lot of my students don't know the word prompt, which is like a topic.
Oh, yeah, prompt.
So yeah, I like that. So I'll give
Maybe
like
they
a
know
weekly journal
prompt just for
topic.
maybe they know the word prompt for programming, maybe the
Oh,
prompts,
maybe for
or for AI,
ChatGPT
yeah, and all that, yeah,
yeah,
the
AI.
prompts, Grok and all that, yeah.
Yeah, maybe they're starting to learn it now, but whenever I say prompt, they always like, "What's a
Yeah,
prompt?" I'm
what's
like,
a
"Oh
prompt?
yeah, like a topic." And they're like, "Oh, okay." And so I give a weekly journal prompt, and it helps you to just get clear on who you are, what you want, and so that's the Conversation Lounge, and yeah,
Beautiful.
getting that
Yeah,
going.
I'll do that. One more thing, Class In, don't forget that,
I won't
the
forget that. So I
platform,
just go
Class
on
In.
there and
I
sign up.
will, as soon as you are ready there, I want to make that speaking lounge room with you, with students from China,
Cool.
so you can join.
Yeah, I'll get on that today.
Class In. It's a beautiful platform and amazing, and it's not actually banned here in China. It's
That's
actually
cool.
available
Yeah.
worldwide.
I can switch from Zoom to the
Yeah,
Class In, and then it can be more international. Yeah.
yeah.
Awesome.
All right then. So Rachel, it was a real pleasure actually to talk to you and having this cool conversation. I feel amazing.
Yay, me too, Mike. Thank you.
All right, Rachel. So this is not the last time. Hopefully, we can actually get to talk another time. And the
Absolutely.
doors here are open anytime.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you,
Cool.
Rachel. And that brings us to the end of part 2, and the end of this powerful conversation with Rachel Tobol. If there's a thread that runs through everything we talked about today, it's this: language learning is not a race, it's a lifestyle. It happens in small moments, at the grocery store, in a dance class, on a walk, in conversations where you only understand half, but you stay, you listen, and you try anyway. Rachel reminded us that patient, listening, and present matter just as much as any grammar book. She showed us that your accent isn't something to be ashamed of. It's part of your story, and she pushed us to stop comparing our progress to everyone else's highlight reel. Mindset first, method second, consistency always. I love that. If you took something valuable from this conversation, implement one thing this week. Journal, talk to yourself in the mirror, join a conversation group, take a baby step, and let it feel imperfect. That's where growth hides. And if you're curious about Rachel's conversation lounge or want to follow her work, check the show notes. Everything is there. She's doing meaningful work, and I'm grateful we could share this with you. Thank you, truly, for spending this time with us, for supporting the show, and for continuing to invest in your growth as a learner and as a person. Until next time, keep learning, keep speaking, and keep becoming the best version of yourself.